Join Club Unmute for just $3 a month or $30 a year. Support Unmute presents and enjoy exclusive perks. Hurry, prices go up January 1st, 2025 to $5 a month or $50 a year.
Visit unmute.show today and join before prices rise.
In today's episode, I'm going to walk you through the process of table exploration with JAWS. Now, quick caveat, if you want to go more in depth and get probably more comprehensive table navigation instructions, I do recommend checking out the Vespero Training podcast because they go in depth in navigating tables in about 20 minutes, and they show you a cool feature that I wish would work in New Outlook. Does only work in Outlook Classic. So give that a listen if you're interested. I'm on a website where I can navigate this table, and I want to show you normally how this might go. So if I hit H for heading.
Heading level 6 ChatGPT said : Here's a tech-theme table with 20 rows and 8 columns :
And if I continue down arrowing, you'll hear something like this typically.
Table with 8 columns and 21 rows. Device name. Model number. OS. RAM. Storage. Processor. Release year. Price.
And that was me pressing my down arrow key 9 times. If I press down arrow again, I'm going to get into the first row of data.
TechPad Pro. TP 2023. Android 13. 8 GB. 128 GB. Snapdragon 8, 2023, $699.
And then if I continue pressing down.
PowerBook 15, PBX 150, macOS Ventura.
Now, let's say that I'd rather just go through and see the list of operating systems included in this table from ChatGPT. I can continue pressing my down arrow key, which typically means that I'm going to press it 7 times before I get to each operating system. Or I can navigate this table in what I'll show you is 2 different ways. The way I typically do it is with my Ctrl+Alt modifiers. So instead of just pressing my down arrow key, I can hold Ctrl and Alt. And now if I tap my up arrow key, you're going to hear it say Android because we're in the operating system column.
Android 13, row 2.
And JAWS also told me that I'm on row 2. I can tap Ctrl+Alt up arrow again.
OS, row 1.
To find out that I'm on OS. Let's tap Ctrl+Alt right arrow, which will allow me to navigate throughout this row of data.
RAM, column 4. Storage, column 5. Processor, column 6. Release year, column 7.
And for this demonstration, I want to quickly see the prices of all of the tech recommendations GPT generated for me. So I'll continue tapping Ctrl+Alt right arrow.
Price, column 8.
And if I want to go down this table, I can do Ctrl+Alt down arrow.
$699, row 2. $1,999, row 3. $1,099, row 4. $499, row 5.
Let's say I don't know what this device it's talking about is for $499. If I press Ctrl+Alt+Shift left arrow, I'll jump to the first column in this row.
Beginning of row, GamerX monitor.
And learn that this is a GamerX monitor. How much was that? Ctrl+Alt+Shift right arrow.
End of row, $499.
And I can continue my path down.
$899.
Oh, what's that one? Ctrl+Shift left arrow.
Beginning of row, workmate laptop.
And you know, I'd rather just see what else is listed, so now I'm going to just use Ctrl+Alt down arrow to navigate down this particular column.
Audio Blast headset, row 7. Streamer Cam HD, row 8. Pixel Board Mini, row 9. Server Node Elite, row 10.
I wonder how much a server node Elite costs, so we'll do Ctrl+Alt+Shift right arrow.
End of row, $4,999.
Whew. Got to get a couple more Club Unmute members if I want to afford one of those. But let's see more specifications about this. I can continue holding Ctrl+Alt and using my arrow keys, or I've recently learned about a easier way to do this. If you use the JAWS layered keystroke with JAWS key space, followed by the letter T.
Table layer.
I hear that I'm in table layer. When I'm in table layer, I can tap my home key.
Beginning of row, server node elite, S, Sierra.
To go to the beginning of the row, end key.
End of row, $4,999.
To go to the end of the row, and if I tap my left arrow key,
Release year, processor, Xeon Platinum, column 6.
I can see it has a Xeon Platinum.
Storage, 2 terabytes, column RAM, 32 gigabytes, column
32
4.
gigabytes. And if I want, I can use Ctrl+Home
Device name, column 1, row 1.
to get to the top of the table, Ctrl+End
Price, $399, column 8, row
to
21.
get to the bottom corner. And if I hit my home key,
Beginning of row, solar panel X, S, Sierra.
we're back on Solar Panel X. So now, if I want to navigate this table, I can simply tap my up arrow key
Cloud Mini Serve Stream Deck Pro, row 18.
and then tap my right arrow to navigate across this row for the Stream Deck Pro.
Model number, SDPXL, column 2, OS, N/A, column 3, RAM, N/A, column 4, storage, N/A, column 5, processor, macro keypad, column 6, release year, 2023, column price, $249, column 8,
And if I hit Ctrl+N to get to the bottom of this table,
price, $399, column 8, row 21,
tapping down arrow will keep me restricted to this table.
bottom of column,
If I want to exit this table, tap the escape key. You hear that sound, and now when I tap down arrow,
table end. Let me know if you need any adjustments. Read aloud button.
and that provides me access to exit the table. Hope you found this to be useful. Check out unmute.show for more tech tricks and tutorials, kind of like this one. And as I mentioned, the Vespero podcast at freedomscientific.com/training has more in-depth details about navigating tables with JAWS.